Hi students, I just wanted to check in with you, see how things are going. I also wanted to provide a video to talk about some upcoming big assignments that you have. You all should have received an email with your partner's name for the resume review assignment, and so that's a big assignment that's due next Monday. I have emailed students based on their participation in the class. So if you got an email with your partner's name, keep in mind that these are students that have been participating actively in the class, have been posting in the last few discussion boards. If you did not get an email, please contact me immediately. Let me know that, and also if you're not able to reach your partner, contact me immediately. I don't want to have your grade be dependent on whether you can get a hold of another student or not. So please let me know right away if you're not able to get a hold of your partner via email, and I will help you with that process because I definitely don't want your grade to be hurt. So let's talk about a couple of those assignments that are coming up. So if we look at week 13, you're going to be doing the resume review assignment, and that's the one where you do have to, we'll talk about that in just a minute. So you're doing your weekly discussion board. There's a little surprise for your career fitness portfolio exercise chapter 11. And it's a freebie assignment. I decided that because you're going to be working on your resume, because you have to reach out and contact another student, that I am going to give you a freebie and not have to do a career fitness portfolio exercise for this week. So that will be a freebie, 10 points for all. And then if we look at, that's your discussion board, you're going to be looking at some interviews and respond to the questions. But let's look at the big one, the resume review assignment. So again, the purpose of this assignment is so that you can get feedback on your resume. The most helpful tool that you can use when writing a resume and also when you start doing interviews is to get feedback from other individuals. When I was preparing for interviewing at Palomar College for a full-time position, I practiced and practiced and practiced with another colleague and got feedback on how I provided answers, on what my answers were. And it was the most it was a challenging experience because I was with a colleague and a friend, and so we'd get together and she'd practice giving me interview questions, and I literally had to turn my back and couldn't look at her because if I looked at her I would start smiling and laughing. So I literally turned my back to her and she would give me practice questions and I would practice answering. And so that is what I did over and over so that when I got in front of the interview I felt comfortable and I felt like I knew how to answer the questions. So before that though, on my resume I also had to get feedback. How was I writing my resume? How was I creating it? How did it look? Was I doing proper format? Was I spelling everything correctly? Did it make sense? So the biggest tool and help that you can get is to have somebody else look at your resume. So that's why the purpose of this assignment. So in this assignment, you are creating a resume, and then you're saving it onto a Word document or in a file at home. If you need help, there's a link here that will help you with templates on creating a resume. And especially if this is your first time doing a resume, if you have no experience, very little experience, that's okay. Just get the practice of creating a resume. Then you're going to look for that email from me, which I sent out on Sunday afternoon, but I said Monday you should have that. Make contact with your partner. Very, very, very important. Check your student emails. I did not give out any personal emails. I did not give out any phone numbers, just student emails. So check your student email for that message from me that also shared your partner's student email. So reach out to your partner and then use this worksheet. Click on this worksheet to review each other's resumes. Then once you have done that, you're going to upload the worksheet to this assignment. You're uploading the worksheet that you filled out for your partner, not the one that you don't have to get the feedback your partner is giving you in the workshop sheet they created. You're uploading to this assignment the worksheet that you created and that you provided feedback for your partner. So please upload that to this assignment. So hopefully that goes smoothly. If you have any trouble with that, please let me know. The other thing that I wanted to highlight, see if I can get there, is the other assignment that's coming up at the end of the semester, and this is not due until the very end, is the informational interview assignment. So let's go there. So this one is not due until the final day of the semester. It is due at the end because I want to give you enough time to work on this. But again, another valuable tool in your career exploration and research is to interview somebody in the field that's doing the job that you might be interested in. So the hardest part about this is finding a person and making contact with them. I'm very okay if you make contact and you talk to this person over the phone. I know it's hard for people to get to in person to do an interview with somebody. And so reach out to somebody who is doing the work that you're interested in, whether it's a neighbor, a family friend, somebody from your old school or somewhere, and make contact with somebody who is doing the job that you're interested in. If you have trouble researching and finding a person, contact me. I'm a great resource. I will help you with this process. We will find somebody for you to interview. Once you make contact with them, ask them if it's okay to do an informational interview, that you're only going to take maybe 15-20 minutes of their time. You just want to ask them questions about their career and their occupation, and then you're going to conduct the interview with them, either by phone or in person. I don't want you to do email questions because you don't get to really get in depth. You may not be able to ask follow-up questions. I really prefer that you do this over the phone or in person with somebody. But the biggest challenge is going to be finding someone and then asking them to do an informational interview. So please, please, please reach out to me, and I am happy to help you with this process. As well as there's a lot of resources on campus. You know, all of your professors, staff members, they're here to help you with that research. So you can reach out to somebody on campus as well. So once you do that informational interview, and I've listed some resources here to help you, then you're going to complete this worksheet, and you're going to ask the questions. I'm going to open this really quickly right now. You're going to ask these questions of your interviewee and fill out this worksheet. Sorry, this is moving a little slowly. So this is all for your information. This is things that you're going to be able to take with you to make a better decision about your career and your career future and the next steps. So you're going to fill out this worksheet. Once you're done with this worksheet, you are going to upload it to this assignment. So please let me know if you have any trouble with identifying somebody, finding somebody to interview. If you have any trouble contacting your partner for a resume review, these are big assignments worth a lot of points, so you may want to make sure that you get started on this. If you have any questions, reach out to me as quickly as possible. I hope everybody's doing well this semester. We're down to the final few weeks, and let me know if you need